right, hey guys, welcome back to the channel. And if you are new here, welcome. So my name is Natasha. I am a real estate agent full-time, but I love Lush so much that I actually work at my local shop here in Memphis, Tennessee, a couple times a month. So this channel is all about Lush products, the new products, hacks, all the things. So if you like that kind of content, definitely subscribe. In today's video, we are actually talking about some of the Lush products that I do not like. So yes, I love so many Lush products. You know, I've been using Lush. If you are not new here, you know, I've been using Lush for so long. And so I have a ton of favorites in the shop. And then I'm also always trying new products, but there are just some that I'm just not a fan of. And I have noticed a couple of you have talked about in the comments that you do appreciate, you know, the honesty and even sharing some of the products that I don't like. So if you love these products, continue using them. These are just some that I am not a fan of. And we're going to start off kicking it off with the conditioner bars. Now, I have actually been working at this shop for over a year, and the time I've been here, I've never seen anyone purchase a conditioner bar. They are just not great. While I do love our hair care, and I swear by our hair care, I've used it very consistently. There is a video coming up where I am using Lush products and showing you my hair care routine, so stay tuned for that. But something is amiss with these conditioner bars. Now, I will tell you, these are just two of them. We have American Cream. We have the blue one that is big scented. And then this one, the golden cap. I will say I have used this before, and I think I've shown it. No, I haven't shown it. I have used this one before, and what I have done to really use this one is to have to melt it into a paste. And then it was okay. Was it amazing? No, but it was okay. So it has beer in it. But the thing is that I don't want to have to do all that. When we also have some really great conditioners that you don't have to melt down. But if you want to use it as a conditioner bar, it's just not functional. It is very difficult to kind of maneuver. The way you're supposed to use it is the way you use our conditioner bars, where you get it wet, your hair's wet, you kind of rub it through, but there's just no slip to it. So I'm just not a fan of these at all. And I would have loved it because I'm about to go to Europe for 3 weeks, and I would have loved to bring this with me, but I'm actually going to be bringing a different brand that works amazingly. So anyway, these are such a miss for me, and I wish they would almost either reformulate them or just mix them all together. Okay, so next product that is just not my favorite is going to be the solid perfumes. Now, they've recently changed out the packaging to include this little stick form of them. But even when the solid perfumes were in the little pot, they were just not my favorite at all. Especially when they were in the pot, it was just hard to kind of dig out, and the scent just did not last. And let me just say, I didn't just have one, I had about 4 of them in between like this stick form and in the little pot. I will say the packaging of this is a whole lot better. Okay, you can see the color under here. So it's a lot better. And you just kind of push it up from the bottom, you know, so it's a little bit more easier to use. But to be honest, you guys, I just don't feel like the scents really last. I prefer our perfumes in this version right here. But in this stick formula, I think that it was a great idea, but I don't know, for whatever reason, these just do not last on me at all. So while I love the new packaging of these, I still think that it's a miss in terms of performance with this product, unfortunately. So hate saying that. Okay, so next product that I'm just super not crazy about are, unfortunately, our shower jellies. So I kind of have a love-hate relationship with these. My very first one that I used maybe over 15 years ago is actually Whoosh. And so this is what it looks like. So it smells amazing. It's so citrusy, bright, uplifting. If you don't know what our shower jellies are, they're basically just a shower gel in kind of like this fun jelly form. So my 4-year-old daughter really loves these. They're super fun for her. I just don't think it's as functional to use. So while they're super cute, super adorable, when you get them wet and you're in the shower, they just, I don't know, they fall like every few seconds all the time. They get so slippery. And so I just don't really feel like super clean when I use these. Now, I will say though, for the Lush Kitchen subscription boxes, they have started now offering a shower box in addition to a bath box. And so you can choose either one. So for the shower boxes, almost every month now, we've been getting shower jellies. So I have to say, the one for January, the abominable jelly, I'll put it up on the screen here. I can't remember the name of it, but I have to say that one I actually am kind of enjoying because I really love the scent. Now, I will say I do like the scent. I do feel like when I use these, the scent really does last. Even when I still have the Jilted Elf one from Holiday. And so the scent really does last on my body. So I do like that, but I just don't think they're as functional. And then when they get smaller and smaller, they kind of break off. Then I end up feeling like I'm wasting product. Now, I will say someone did comment on one of my videos, a hack of blending their shower jellies. So I'm actually going to make a video of that and see kind of, what's the best way to use them. So maybe I can actually start to enjoy them. So this one is actually the Prince Charming one. This is part of our Valentine's collection. So I do want to love these. Like one of our managers said, they have glycerin in them. So they're very softening. So I do like that piece of it, but I just don't think they're as functional. So I am going to do a video just to see maybe if I can find an alternative way to use them and see if I can love them, because I do love some of the scents that they come out with the shower jellies. It's just this medium that they are put into to use, I'm not a fan of like at all. Okay, next up, one of the products that I'm just not a fan of. I even bought it like a second time just to try it again, but it's going to be Posh chocolate. Yes, I know. I'm so sorry. Like this is a really big thing right now. And it's just this formula. Now, I'll kind of talk a little bit about the shower gel formula that we have, but it's specifically this formula right here. This is in the potted version that we've had for a very long time. Unfortunately, something about this formula is just not great. It's super thick, and I've even tried using it to shave with, but it just kind of clumps up in the shower. It never really easily just spreads like when you put it on your body. Now, there are some other scents that we have in kind of this body wash formula, Yummy Custard being one of them. And I just feel like it spreads, like Yummy Custard just spreads so much more easily. But something about this Posh chocolate formula in this potted version just does not. Even when I've tried using it to shave, it gets everywhere, it clumps up. Not a fan of it at all. Even the same product, our body wash in the Posh White Chocolate and Rose, has a way more creamy consistency like in the shower. So much easier to use. So I don't know what it is about Posh chocolate in this potted form, but I will say we now also have it, and you probably have seen it, but we now also have it in the shower gel. So you've got the liquid form of it, So I have tried it. It is way better in this form, but the potted version I don't like. Now, let me just kind of talk here though about this new gift set that we just got the other day. So this is $44. So you've got a travel size of the Posh chocolate body wash. Then you've got the soft core, which this is the oldie but a goodie massage bar. And then probably one of the favorites that we were excited about is the Posh chocolate body lotion. I have to say, though I don't like the one in the potted form, this body lotion though is really, really, really nice. I was pleasantly surprised. It's not overpowering because the shower gel is actually kind of really, really scented like chocolate. This is just a great formula. It's light enough, great for layering, but it's good. Like the Posh chocolate body lotion is really, really good. So I almost want to get the set just for this, but I just kind of wanted to show you just this little gift set that's available. And if, if you want to do some Valentine's shopping, this is a really, really good one to kind of get a hold of. But you guys, if you want to try Posh chocolate, skip the potted version, go straight for the liquid. Like, trust me on that one. Okay, next up on the list is going to be the Volcano foot mask. Now, this is supposed to be a foot mask where you put it on and you let it sit. I think you wrap it. Okay. Maybe I wrapped it for my husband. Yeah, okay. So there's an option to wrap it once you put it on. So it's going to be like a mask. I've used this for myself. I've also used this for my husband, and we both did not like it. So first ingredient in here is kaolin, and it also has pumice, so you get a little bit of that grit. I think part of the big reason why I just didn't like this was the mess after you leave it on and it gets kind of dry and crusty, and then taking it off, it just wasn't a fun process at all. And I really didn't like how it made my feet feel after. And my husband said the same thing, even though, typically you would just kind of slather some lotion on or something like that. But I don't know. I just really wasn't a fan of this, to be honest. And so I know I won't pick this up again, but there's that. There's Volcano. I don't know why the back of this doesn't say that. It's a mess. You're right. Okay, next up. It is absolutely beautiful, but unfortunately, I do not like this. It is Fun. So me and Fun go way, way back. So my son, he is 20 right now, but I remember buying this for him when he was like 6 or 7, many, many years ago. And I remember not liking it then. I now have a 4-year-old daughter. I was like, let me just try this again. I bought it for her, and oh my gosh, I still don't like it, even years and years later. So Fun, if you don't know, these adorably colored sections can actually be broken off, used as shampoo, bubble bath, soap. Only thing is that they're messy and they're just not functional, to be honest. I think for me as a mom, that's the thing. It's just that they're messy. No, they do clean off. They do wash off. They're not going to stain anything. It's just not really easy to use at all in those different functions. If you can see as I'm squeezing it, it's not really, what's that word, malleable. And so they're kind of hard, to be honest. I didn't like it, many, many years ago, and I just don't even really like it now. So, I wish I did. But first ingredient in here is cornstarch. You've got gardenia extract, lemon oil, grapefruit oil. So I just maybe wish these could be reformulated a little bit differently. But if you like these and you enjoy using them, then sound off in the comments below. Maybe I'm just not using it right, but I think probably the best thing about these is maybe to be used as Play-Doh. So sometimes, depending on the season, we'll kind of mold it into some different shapes. And I think that they look beautiful in that way. But other than that, as far as using in the bath or shower, these are just a no-go for me. And then another product I want to talk about that oh my gosh, I'm just not a fan of are these iPads. The one that I bought was actually this one, Sunny Days. And then I just have this one in my hand just to kind of show you. I know we've sold them, but I just did not like it. I love the color. I love how squishy they are. They're cold. They feel like they're going to be refreshing. Like, I am someone that doesn't really feel like I need iPads, but I still just wanted to try them out. And my husband tried them too. Let me tell you, we both said the same thing as far as why we didn't like these, is that they're so heavy on the eye. Like, you put it on your eyes and then you're just kind of laying down or whatever. And it's just like, they feel like they're just like there's something on your eye. Like, there's nothing like comforting about it. It is the weirdest thing. It feels heavy. It feels uncomfortable. It does not feel relaxing at all. They have different ingredients. First one in here is a fresh cucumber. There's glycerin in there, so it's going to really draw in that moisture. Is what glycerin is good for. Carrageenan extract. There's not a whole lot in the ingredient deck in these, so that is a positive, I will say, that I appreciate, especially with it going on your eyes. So like less, chance for irritation. But I don't like them for that reason. So, and my husband as well. So sometimes he's like my test kitchen, but then I just talked to one of our managers and she doesn't like it either. So, but we do sell them and people have come back for them. So anyways, there's that. There's the eye masks. Oh, iPads, sorry. Okay, next up, let's talk about our Lush melts. I really want to love these, but I just don't. And I've tried them and I just try and I just don't. I just don't. Now, I like the versatility of them to where you can actually just break off, however much you want, right? And you can actually put them in the bathtub to make your bath a little bit more moisturizing, or you can put it in a wax melt warmer. So I have tried both ways. Probably if I had to choose one or the other, the bath is a little bit, for me, I just enjoy that a little bit more, but I still just don't think it's just like super magical in terms of, making my bath like super, super moisturizing. Also because I do find that like, especially our bubble bars, they're pretty moisturizing, and even some of our bath bombs as well. So wax melt warmer, I have tried multiple times, different ones, and I just don't think that they're strong enough, to be honest. Maybe in a smaller room, sometimes I'll always, look at things and say, okay, is it user error? Maybe if it's used in this capacity, maybe it'll be a little bit better. So maybe in a smaller room, my house is very open concept, the kitchen flowing into the living room. So, who knows, maybe that's it. But I just am not a fan of these, to be honest. And I wish I loved them more, but I just don't. Okay, and then next up, oh my gosh, I just do not at all. Mm-mm. It is the Cool Iced shower or shaving cream. Y'all, this, I could not wait to be done with my bottle of this. Like, I bought it just to try it. No, number one, I will say it has oat milk as the first ingredient in here, which is nice. The main thing I don't like about this is the consistency. It is so thick. Here, let me show you. This is me in my shower trying to get this out. Look, it's not moving. You see that? Squeezing it. I'm squeezing it. It's still not, it's not doing anything. So here I am in my shower, like doing this number. It's just so not good. And so anyways, you see how like all of these white like lines right here is because you have to just like really squeeze this out to get anything out. So it has menthol in there that's supposed to kind of help raise the hairs on your, make the hairs kind of stick up to make it easier to shave. I, I'm not a fan of this. Now, what I love to use though as my shaving cream is actually going to be the Snuggles. The Snuggles body wash. I'm so glad that they are again coming out with Snuggles for Mother's Day, because that is my favorite of all time. Shower gel that I actually use as a shaving cream specifically. So this one, I would say if you're eyeing Cool Iced, like just skip it. Now we do have the dirty shaving cream that's in a pot. I have not tried that. But if you wanted to try one over the other, I would say try that one first. See how you like it. I think it's a little bit more creamy of a consistency. But unfortunately, Cool Iced, I was not really a fan of at all. Okay, next up, what I do not like are the lip scrubs. Now, let me just tell you. So first, I was keeping these like at my desk, and I would just, put it on, scrub. Now, the good thing is it has castor sugar in here as the first ingredient, so it's safe for you to ingest. I just didn't like the fact that, it's just a little messy to use. So that's my number one thing about it. I'm not really a fan of. Now, I just don't want to be licking like lip scrub off, to be honest. And then it kind of falls everywhere. So then I started putting them in my shower, using them in my shower, which I liked that better because I didn't have to worry about a mess. But the one thing I don't like though is that when I use these, when I kind of rub my lips with them, um, if you don't get it like right just on your lips, and if you're scrubbing and you get it in this like surrounding skin area, it irritates my skin. So I just am not a fan of that at all. So I don't like these. Now, I will tell you, but before I got into this section about the lip scrubs just now, my manager, she suggested, she doesn't want to come on camera and tell you, but so I'll tell you what she said. So I am going to use it this way. She said what she does is she actually goes in with one of our lip balms first, then puts on the scrub and scrubs, and she feels like that really helps to kind of get the dead skin off. And so I'm actually going to try it that way, see if it works a little bit better that way. And I will just to back up to me, and part of why I also don't like it, because I didn't feel like it did much that to get any kind of like dead skin off. And so especially in the winter time, I'm dealing with that a little bit more. And so I just don't feel like these are really doing much, but I will go back and I will try the way that she said, to put some moisture on first and then go in and do that and see if that helps. But as for right now, this is just not a product that I really like at all, and for those other multiple reasons that I had already discussed. So, but we'll see. I don't know. Maybe my mind will change about these. Who knows? So that's it, guys. I just wanted to share with you some of the products that I'm not a fan of. Obviously, I'm not going to like every single thing. And hopefully even me talking about some of the products that I'm not really a fan of kind of helps as well. But if you know me, of course, I love Lush. I love most of our products and they work great, but we're all not going to love everything. So there's that. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Let me know. I'm interested to hear, if you have thoughts about the products that I mentioned here, or maybe you love them. Maybe there's a better way for me to use them. I don't know. I'm open to suggestions. So I love reading your comments and hearing about some of the things that you love, don't love, all those things. Sound off in the comments below. Remember, like, share, comment, subscribe, all the things. And so I will see you guys in the next video.